Hi, Farmer 165. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for coming in. How are you? How are you? I'm going to give us a few more minutes before we get started. I hope that you are having a fabulous hump day. If you are new to me and my scope, my name is Jen. I'm the Grand Guru. Hi, Amia. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Bithia. I hope I'm saying that right. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Blessings to you. I was just on my replay. Oh, not the one that I was going off the deep end. I hope I was nice on that one. Oh my gosh. Hi, Monique Supreme. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I said, you know what? I need to just calm all the way down so that I can just be nice to the people. That's what my mother says. Be nice to the people. Be nice to the people. Yeah, I woke up on one this morning. So God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Pray for me. All right. Pray for my mind. Listen, guys, I am Jen, the Grand Guru. I'm not going to be before you long. I just wanted to come and give you another bit of information regarding nonprofit vulnerability. As you guys know, this morning, if you haven't seen the replay, I was trying to be encouraging about how to evaluate your readiness to apply for grant funding. Okay, so I have been in the grant writing industry, the field, the business. Hi, Ask the Queen. Good to see you. God bless you. For close to 30 years, guys. My passion, my heart, my mission, my sole desire is that many of you who are just starting out are putting yourselves in the best position, not just to get grant funding, right? Because you need more than grants, but that you are in the best position possible financially for sustainability. So the last several scopes, I've been talking to you guys about sustainability, about planning, about income strategy, about grants management. Because once you have invested in your 501c3, there should also be an investment to figure out how to make sure there is a plan for sustainability. What are your monthly goals? To raise money, right? So I've been on the phone today. I've had 10 calls today. I had a light day today. I've had 10 calls today, and all of those calls primarily have been around grants, right? Everybody wants a grant. Everybody wants a grant. Hi, Moncherie. Thank you so much for coming. And you guys know that my pet peeve is, please don't ask me if there is any money. Hi. That's not the question to ask me, right? Well, everybody asked me the wrong question this morning. I said, clearly you all didn't see my scope this morning. So let me just relive the whole thing for you. That the question is, do you have a fundable program that is going to be sustainable? How do I know it's going to be sustainable? Because you can answer the question for me of, what is your impact? What is your plan and strategy to make sure that you can manage the grant? All right. So this is what I want to talk about really quickly. Not all money is good money, right? Not all money is good money. When you guys are out determining, making the decision around whose grant am I going to apply for? How am I going to determine which organization is the best for me to partner with to deliver the program, right? There are a couple of things that you want to think about. You want to think about their reporting process. What is it that they're going to require of me to report back on how this money is spent? That's key. Because if you don't have the internal structure and systems in place to actually give that report in a way that they want it, you could have to give the money back. All right? So we don't want to write for the money. Not all money is good money. You want to make sure that you are pairing your program with a funder who is equally as invested in your area of service. Okay? I want you guys to really begin to think about impact, accountability, right? And management. Not just management of the funds, but how am I managing my organization? Thank you for inviting followers, and thank you for the hearts. I always forget that. You guys can tell I'm not used to this whole scoping business, right? I really want to just invest my heart into this, right? It is, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To my replay viewers, thank you, and I apologize in advance if I go off the deep end. Charge it to my passion, not my heart. My heart is that I want you guys to really be thoughtful, strategic, intentional, right? Because again, as I've shared, most organizations that fail because they fail to plan. They fail to plan. The running around chasing. I had several calls today. I'm not going to point. I had several calls today about the money. I just need the money. I want the money. I want to quit my job. I want to do this. I want to expand. I want to be like an organization. You need help planning. You need to get in the boot camp. Yes, planning is key. Planning is key. Planning is key. Hi, Overflow. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks for joining. So listen, guys, I know that many of you guys cannot get hi. If you're new to me, I don't think I recognize your name, Overflow. I may have missed that. I'm sorry if I have, and you have been with me. But I just want not to be in the middle of a conversation. You guys are free to listen to the replay as well, right? Yes, you were my 12 o'clock call. I do remember you. Hi. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. All of them are starting to run together. Yeah, by like noon, I'm like, who's next? My phone is on auto dial, and it's the same conversation over and over again. How can I help you? What would you like? I want money, Jen. I want money. Did I get your email today? Did you send me an email today? I don't think I got it today. I might have got it today. Yeah, it's one of those. I need a dog. You need a dog grant. There are grants. How you gonna service them dogs is the question, right? Hi, Sis Ingram. Thank you so much for joining. So listen, guys, I only have 3 slots for the boot camp. I only have 3. And I'm not going to do this boot camp again. I don't think I'm going to do this boot camp again. I really don't. I think that, I think we're going to retire the boot camp. I think I am. I think I'm going to retire the boot camp after this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to retire the boot camp after this one. You know, I want to be able to make sure that teach you and you'll do it. Listen. If I could teach someone the experience that I have gained in these 30 years, if I could duplicate what I do every day, I absolutely would, right? I absolutely would. Yeah, it's a lot. So, you know, as I'm going through my conversations, and my heart is do it twice a year. That probably is a lot more reasonable. That's a lot more reasonable. You'll be my apprentice. Oh my gosh, there is such a vast need, right? I try very hard to let you guys know that the issue is not just the money. It is the program. Everything that you do, your organization is centered around is your program. And part of me thinks that the idea that, you know, oh, I can hop from this is what I would like to do to the money is such a huge leap that I have a hard time saying, hey, come on back, come back here to the beginning. Because we can't get to the money until you have a program. I don't know how else to say that, right? And I'm just thinking maybe this boot camp is not the best way to communicate that, because everyone just is like, I need the money. I just need the money. I just need the money. I just want the money. And I'm like, the money is there. Can we just get a program? Can I get a program first? But not all money is good money. You do not want to take money from people or from organizations who want to change your program. They want to say, I'll give you this money if, right? I'll give you this money with the conditions. Right, the 6 P's, the 6 P's. Not all money is good money, guys. And please be aware that if in fact you are putting together a plan to identify the appropriate funders, the appropriate individual donors, the appropriate corporations, the appropriate agencies within your communities for in-kind, if you understand the needs of your program, then you understand how to and who to partner with financially or with services. However, you got to understand the program first. You can't jump from the application to the funding. There is the piece in between that I review for. That's the piece. That's the piece that I am just trying to I'm just trying to bridge that gap. So I'm going to tell you a really quick story. So there was a guy who's in the boot camp. I love him. He is so funny. So we're talking yesterday and he says, I got you, Jen. I got you, Jen. I thought about it. Do you recommend any research prior to the boot camp? I give you guys everything you need to know for the boot camp. I give you what to look for, because I don't want you guys just kind of out there aimlessly, not directed. That doesn't help you, right? And many of you guys have been doing that. You guys have been like on this mission looking for direction and you still haven't found it. So my interest is not to kind of send you off on this hunt. My hope is I can tell you what to do. I can tell you what to look for. I can tell you how to look for it, so that now you feel like, oh, I know. Because, everyone who comes to me is from a place of, I don't know. I'm like, I know you don't know. Because if you knew, you wouldn't be on the phone with me. So I know you don't know. I know, though. So the assignments, even before the boot camp starts, are to get you to a place of knowing, firmer knowing, solidifying your knowing. Because if you know your program, and if you know the impact, then anything that looks different from that, you shouldn't be doing. It's a wasted activity. Anything that does not look like my impact, my mission, my goals, my objectives, I shouldn't be doing it. However, what happens? What happens is all kinds of other ideas come up. All kinds of other prospects come up. But they're doing this over here. But wait, they're doing that. Let me change this. Wait, That says to me, you really don't have a plan. You have an idea. You don't have a plan, but you have an idea. Nothing wrong with having an idea, but an idea is not going to get you funding. An idea is not going to provide you goals and objectives. An idea is not going to tell me about impact. That's not what an idea is going to tell me. Yeah. We got to get you a plan. Right? And there's only so much that we can do